Hey friends, welcome back to the channel, and today's video is going to be fantastic as always. It's going to be my updated Composer desk setup, and I have some pretty good improvements from the last one I made about a year ago. And in that video I kind of shared a million and one different little gadgets and pieces of technology, but in this one we're going to keep it pretty simple. And I've acquired a few pieces of tech as well as just some items to improve my workflow, and as always everything is going to be linked down below, and I'll get a small kickback from Amazon if you decide to get anything that I recommend in this video, and I'll link the other video which has several other things that I still use in my everyday carry, etc, etc. So we're gonna kick it off with the desk. This is a random desk that I had laying around. It's different than the other one. It's a little bit of a lighter color. It's pretty nice, has some storage and a little section for my MIDI keyboard down here. And I don't know where this is from. I think we got it at a garage sale or something, so I'm not too picky about the desk. Same thing with the chair. It's just a dining chair. I'm not picky at all, so that's not important here. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the computer. This is the same computer I had in my last video. It is the MacBook Pro 2020. It's not the M1 version because I bought this and then a few days later the M1 version was released, so I had no way of knowing. So kind of unfortunate, but it's been treating me well and it had no problems. I also have the same monitor here. It's a secondary monitor. It's fantastic, and I really recommend having a second monitor to do all sorts of things. It allows me to multitask, and it's just easier to have a bigger screen when I do edits and things like that, as well as work in Sibelius and compose and all that fun jazz. The mouse I use is the the Logitech MX Master 2 or 3, I can't remember. But it's really nice. It's overkill, but I really enjoy it, and it was a good investment in my opinion. Moving on to the microphone. This is the same microphone I used. I've had this since I was like 13. It's treated me really well. If you guys want to know why my audio sounds so good, it's from this fantastic microphone. And yeah, it's USB. I have an audio interface here that I'm about to show you, but I've never needed to upgrade it, so I'll just stick with it for now. I've also acquired some stereo speakers for the computer. The speakers on the computer itself, the MacBook, are pretty good, but it's better to have like a full-fledged monitor system, and they were about $100. They're Bose. I don't know the model, but they've treated me fine, and I really enjoy it. So like I said, down here in this little compartment where you usually have like a keyboard, I have a MIDI controller. It's 32 keys. It's really nice. It's very inexpensive, and it's really been helpful for inputting notes in Sibelius or just working in DAW for that matter. So a really good addition to my desk. And in the corner here I have my tactile piccolo metronome. Use it all the time when I'm composing. It's very helpful. I just love the old-fashioned metronomes for some reason, and I really recommend them for anyone. In the corner here we have a wireless charger, Samsung wireless charger. Very helpful if I want to charge my AirPods or my phone, and another good recommendation, but it's not totally necessary. And just below that we have a Focusrite Scarlett Solo audio interface. This is great if I want to record a piano, a MIDI piano, my bass guitar, which is in the corner here, which is pretty much decoration at this point, or if I want to record the vocals. And so audio interface was really a good addition that I didn't have last year. And this lamp I think is new. It's this like Pixar looking kind of lamp. I really enjoy it. I've had it for college in my dorm room, but now that I'm home for the summer, I just keep it here, and I really like it. So I'll try to link that down below if you're interested. Alright, so moving on, behind me we have this wonderful bookshelf that is nice and decorated. We have a variety of different books. Mainly, a lot of them looks like some self-help books, some coding books, biographies, and some composing books, and even language, because I like learning languages. So in the corner or on this top shelf we have a lot of the composing things, and I'll link all those down below because I've referenced several of them. But yeah, just really interesting to have a nice backdrop of some books, and books are great, and I really want to read more of them. But yeah, it's really nice to have a bookshelf, and I also have a conducting baton for when the time arises, and of course the fake plant that makes its appearance in all of these videos. And I also have my Hal Leonard sheet music book, some blank staff paper for writing, because handwriting is superior when you compose. If you want to know whether I prefer using paper or a computer like Sibelius to write my music, I have a video right up there if you want to check that out. I also have to mention my headphones. They're kind of in the background here. These are the Sony XM3 1000s, I think. It's a terrible name, but these are really nice active noise canceling headphones. And I just bought them at the end of my last desk setup last year, but these are really good, and they're just really good at canceling out things like airplane noise and just ambient sound. So it's just really good to have, and I highly recommend them. And they were definitely a lifesaver when I was in college, because when I needed to focus, I could just put them on and I couldn't hear anything. So good investment. My digital piano, my full 88 key digital piano by Yamaha, is right here. I don't know if you can see in the frame, but oh, it's on. But yeah, I use that sometimes when I write music, and I have it really high on a stand because I like standing up. Because this is not a standing desk, but I prefer using like a real piano. Like at my downstairs, I have a baby grand piano, which is much better to hear an acoustic piano over the digital, but it's here for convenience sake. Lastly, I'll share a little bit of my everyday carry. What's recording this video right now is my phone. It's the iPhone 10 from, I don't even know, 2017, 2018. Served me very well, and no need to upgrade it until I break it, which inevitably will happen. I have some wallets here. I have two wallets. You may be wondering why do you have two wallets. I don't know either, but this is a slimmer wallet. They're by Herschel, my favorite brand, and it just keeps some cards. It's really if I want to just carry no cash, and when I want to carry cash, I just get this other wallet, which has, among other things, vaccine card if I need to show it, or my ID. So depends what I need it for. I know I'm extra. And because it's summer and I'm out of school, I don't really need to carry around my backpack, but it's the same backpack as before, the Herschel Pop Quiz favorite backpack. I had it since I think junior year of high school. So good. Herschel is a great company. Well, that about does it. If you are interested in any of the products I showed you, I'll link them down below, and again, I'll get a small kickback, so thank you for your support. Like I mentioned, I did a video about my desk setup and my everyday carry last year, and I'll link that at the end card, because there's a lot more things that I talk about, but this is just sort of a little overview of what I've updated and what I've added since. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and keep writing.